Hello everyone, I'm Kamoon, and today I will be discussing two countries that I would like to visit, both for trying their amazing food, but also for cultural and historical reasons. Basically, how this works is I'm gonna give a brief description of culture, some geography fun facts, and whatever else I think is important to bring up. Starting with Japan. Japan is an island nation in East Asia, known for blending ancient traditions with modern technology. Their culture values respect, discipline, and community. Food is a huge part of Japanese culture, with meals often focused on presentation, balance, and fresh ingredients. Japan is made up of 4 islands, and thousands of smaller islands that don't matter for reasons. Japan is also famous for its natural scenery, including cherry blossoms in the spring and snowy mountains in the winter. Japan has a long history shaped by samurai, emperors, and powerful shoguns. During the 1600s to 1800s, Japan remained mostly isolated from the outside world before rapidly modernizing. Fuck! Before rapidly
modernizing.
in the late 19th century. After World War II, Japan rebuilt itself into one of the world's leading tech producers, producing awesome tech like Um, you know what? Actually, let's just skip the technology part. Rice is one of Japan's most important crops and is deeply connected to its country's cuisines and traditions. Japan is also known for its seafood, green tea, soybeans, and high-quality fruits like melons and strawberries. Japan also has a massive influence on global pop culture through anime, manga, and gaming, and also an unhealthy obsession with Hello Kitty. I'm not gonna question it. Japan is also responsible for some of your favorite franchises like Pokemon, Super Mario, and Dragon Ball Z. These franchises have all helped shape the entertainment industry worldwide. It also inspired one of my favorite video games of all time. Hell yeah. Some of its most famous landmarks and locations include Tokyo. Tokyo is the capital of Japan and one of its most famous locations. I mean, have you ever met a person that says they wouldn't live in Tokyo? Because if you have, they're lying. Another famous landmark is Mount Fuji. God, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Japan's most famous mountain and most recognizable landmark in general, but honestly, it's not really that cool. Oh god, he's behind me, isn't he? Tokyo Tower is a famous observation tower inspired by the Eiffel Tower because things can't be too original now. Come on, that'd be ridiculous. And the dish I would like to try is traditional ramen. It's just not the same here. And on the side of me, you can see the ingredients for the dish, and honestly, looking at it, dude, I can make that right now. To me, Japanese food reflects its fast-paced lifestyle. Most of its food is meant to be consumed quickly, especially ramen, and shows how the culture is built on balance and perfection. Due to its geography, a lot of its food is going to be seafood-based, but not really much you can do about that, you know, being neighbors with the ocean. And Japan has a fast-paced culture with the need for balance, which I believe is reflected within its food, with most of their food being designed to both be beautiful but to be enjoyed quickly. The reason why I picked this country is I'm a thorough enjoyer of Americanized Japanese cuisine, but I also just love the beauty of the landscape and the cultural significance of Japan. This is one of the reasons why it's on my bucket list, and it's not the only reason. I don't just want to try the food, but it's also just a place I want to travel. But a place I want to travel even more to, especially during November, Mexico! Mexico is a country in North America known for its colorful culture, rich history, music, and world famous food. Mexican culture combines indigenous traditions with Spanish influence, creating a unique celebrations, art, and cuisine. Family, festivals, and food play a major role in everyday life. Like the Day of the Dead, which is why I want to go there during November. Mexico has deserts, jungles, mountains, beaches, and volcanoes, making it one of the most geographically diverse countries in the world. It borders the United States to the north and has coastlines on both the Pacific Ocean and the Gulf of Mexico. Yeah, that's right. I'm not calling it the Gulf of America. Ancient civilizations such as the Mayans and Aztecs lived in Mexico long before the Spanish colonizers came in the 1500s. Mexico later fought for independence from the Spanish in the early 1800s. Today, the country is known for preserving many traditions alongside modern culture. Like, Mexico is so dope, dude. Mexico is famous for its crops, such as corn, avocados, tomatoes, chili peppers, and corn is especially important because it has been a staple in Mexican cuisine for like ever. Mexican music styles like mariachi are recognized worldwide, and like, I would kill to have a mariachi band at like any activity. I don't care, I just want them there. Mexican cinema, art, and celebrations such as Day of the Dead have become internationally popular. Mexican food, including tacos and tamales, is also one of the most widely enjoyed cuisines in the world. Chichen Itza is one of its famous landmarks. I don't think I pronounced that right, but we're going to go along with it. An ancient Mayan city and one of the seven wonders of the world. Which, like, I would love to go inside one of those buildings, but I'm not Mr. Beast, so I can only dream. Another famous place is Mexico City, one of the largest cities in the world with rich history and delicious food. And the dish I want to try is traditional tacos because they're not the same here in America, and I refuse to change my mind until I try one. I also have the ingredients for that one right on the side of me as well. With this one, I'm unsure if I would want to make it at home. I feel like I want to have the full experience, walking up to a taco truck and whatnot. To me, Mexico's food shows an emphasis on family culture, with a lot of food being made in large portions and dining together, as well as being a celebration of both life and death. Only sometimes, though. I can't imagine how morbid it would be if I had to think about death and life every time I ate. I don't think I'd be okay mentally. The reason why I picked Mexico is because, first of all, tacos are delicious, and second of all, Day of the Dead is generally one of the most beautiful and saddest celebrations I've ever seen, and I would do anything to experience that. With me going to Mexico, it's less for the food and more or less to experience the culture. But getting to have a bunch of Mexican food is kind of an amazing bonus. With Mexico being very diverse, that comes with a lot of its flavors being diverse as well. With having deserts, jungles, coastlines, it allows it to have a variety of different flavors. As well as its cultural significance from the outside perspective, I would say Mexico has a huge emphasis on family and spending time with them. A lot of their meals are not only prepared in a group with the family, but to be enjoyed with the family as well. Honestly, with both of these countries and its food and how it compares to my own, I really can't say. I've only had the Americanized versions of these meals, with none of the traditional Mexican spices and no ramen that didn't come straight from a packet. And a lot of them are tied to culture and tradition. Well, I don't know, I kind of just eat whatever I have. It hasn't really tied to no traditional culture. Guess this is the tradition of fighting for yourself? I don't know, man. What I have learned is that food connects us all, whether it be from traditions, holidays, how it's prepared, or who you prepare it with. Food is a universal connector, a way to build communities or share moments with loved ones. All in all, it has influenced me to try and broaden my horizons, not only to make different meals from different countries and cultures, but to share them with the people I care about most. I mean, I can personally say I have made a lot of the recipes from this class for my girlfriend and her family, and I can confidently say it has gotten me a lot of brownie points with them. And I definitely think after this class, I'm going to continue to look for more recipes and try new flavors. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Bye bye!